Flight 777 by Rich von Halt. At our gate on July 26, 2018, I noticed a young girl, about 9, with a man. They were sitting waiting for the flight at the same gate. She was crying, and my mom mode was on high alert. I didn't like the way her father was consoling her, but I also told myself that everyone parents differently and didn't say anything. We boarded the plane, and they happened to be seated one row down and across. We became friendly with the flight attendant and got settled. The rain came down, and we couldn't take off, so we taxied for over an hour, and I watched as this little girl kept crying. Again, my mom mode said, "Do something," but I didn't want to make a scene. My brother was traveling with us and asked if I would switch him seats so he could hang out with my husband and kids, and I said yes. So, I am now sitting directly behind the girl and her father. She's still crying and asks to go to the bathroom. She walks past me, and I sense fear. I look at the father, and he's watching her like a hawk. I finally grow a set and approach our amazing flight attendant and tell her that something seems off. She makes a call and turns to look at me and nods her head yes. The ticket was purchased for a mother and her daughter, not a father and daughter. Luckily, we've burned off so much fuel that we need to go back to the gate and refuel so we can finally take off. Security comes on board and asks for the man's ticket. He's on the phone speaking very loudly. The security rips his ticket and heads back to the front. Someone on the left side of the plane looks at him and says, "We're at the gate." He complains about what's taking so long and jumps up and says, "I'm getting off." A woman 3 rows up immediately asks if he can board the next flight. I instantly thought, that's weird that some passenger would care if another passenger can reboard. The woman follows the man as he leaves intensely with the little girl. A couple of minutes go by, and the attendant asked if I would be willing to speak to the police. Since I was breastfeeding my 6-month-old, I had asked if they can come to me. A moment later, they approached me. I gave my statement in the back. I was so nervous. Most of the plane was looking at me. We finally take off, and 2 hours into the flight, I'm asked to come back and speak with the crew. The man was arrested for child sex trafficking. That poor girl was on her way to be delivered somewhere. The woman was assuming the role of the mother to get her through security. You really never think this stuff is real, that it only appears in movies. But the truth is, movies are molded after real life,